خدوا نفس معي تنفسوا. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Mark Ashton video in our little mini Arabic lesson. All right, I want to talk about this, specifically this, what I just did now, what I just said. Nafas, breath, sounds a lot like the other word, nafs, nafs. Nafs means several things. It means self, psyche, mind, okay? So I want to focus on this specifically because I find it interesting how nafs is related to nafas, because they seem to be, you could argue, maybe I'm just making all these things up, but it seems to me like philosophically, while the Arabic language was being developed, those two words have like a rooted connection. And it's funny because in Latin too, spiritus, spirit, is related to spirare, to breathe, and French respirer, right, to breathe. So there seems to be, philosophically, maybe it's subconscious across all cultures and history, that there's a relationship between the breath and the spirit. Of course, subject to debate, but I find it interesting that, because of course when you study a language, you also study the culture and subconscious of the people, right? How they think. So for them to think like that, I find very interesting. علم النفس. شو هو علم النفس؟ يعني psychology. النفس يعني psyche. لما منقول, when we say نفسية. نفسية can be the adjective. For example, أمراض نفسية, like mental illnesses. Or you have, sometimes I'll hear my family say نفسيته. نفسيته. Their personality, in a way. It's not a direct translation, but they're referring to the person's essence, how they are, right? More or less their personality. نفسيته. So that word nafas and nafs is something I find very interesting. Also, nafs means same. نفس الشيء. ما في فرق. هذا وهذا نفس الشيء. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. I just had a Abu Znun moment. This is the same thing. No. نفس الشيء. So I don't know whether that has, I'd have to dig deep to see if I can interpret that as having some relation to nafas and nafs. But maybe because those two things are the same thing. Maybe because even in religion they talk about the breath of God, giving life, breathing life into us, our soul. So maybe our breath, is that invisible part, as the soul might be the invisible part. You're getting into deep philosophy here. But I like to do that because there's always a philosophy and a certain belief system and set of values that follow a language. Does that make sense? Okay. كمان عنا الفعل يتنفس. Okay, يتنفس is to breathe. يتنفس in standard Arabic, or in Lebanon يتنفس. Now careful, انتبهوا, pay attention to the difference between nafas and nafs. So it's like saying N-A-F-A-S, nafas, versus nafs. So just a slight difference in sound changes the meaning. Nufus, for example, I forgot to mention nufus, is something we'll say. Nufus would be the plural form of nafs. Nufus is often used to refer to souls, and nufus. So again, you see the connection between that and nafs, and even nafas perhaps. There's another word also, ينفس, deflates, right? So not directly the same meaning, doesn't directly have to do with breath, but it does have to do with the air. شيء عم بينفس is something that's deflating, so losing air. Just make sure you don't drop that N, because now you're venturing into fes and feswa and fus and stuff like that, which is farts. But look at that, it's funny. It still has to do with air and gas, just at the other end. So there's your mini Arabic lesson for the day. Add those to your vocabulary, a little bit of philosophy in there too. Let me know if there's anything you'd like me to cover as well. And if you want full, complete Lebanese Arabic lessons from beginner to advanced, check out our website. We offer a huge library of video lessons, dialogues, notes, and audio sessions. Perfect for becoming fluent in Lebanese Arabic. And of course, it's mutually intelligible with a lot of dialects in the Middle East, and also gives you a nice introduction into standard Arabic. So check it out. It's $20 a month. You get access to everything. Also, you save 15% if you sign up for the year. Don't forget to like and share with anyone who could benefit from this. Comment if there's anything you'd like to add, or if you have any question. And don't forget to subscribe if you're new, if you like everything in Lebanon and Arabic. I'm Mark Hashim. Thanks for watching. Ma salame.